It's such an inspiring video of somebody who continued to fail and continued to fail, but never gave up. No matter how many rejections he had, he never gave up. So we're going to go into the breakout rooms now, and we are going to discuss, we can discuss this man if you want to, but we're going to show you some slides and stories of men who had success similar to the Alibabas.
Yeah, there's things, like Hannah said, there's things that when you're learning something, yes, sometimes you fail a lot because you're learning. You don't know how to do it perfectly yet. And so you just can't quit just because you don't understand it or you don't do it perfectly the first time. Like riding a bicycle. I remember when I got my first bicycle at Christmas and it was snowing outside and I got on the bicycle and I tried to ride it and I went just like 2 meters and I fell down in the driveway. I crashed and I landed in the snow and I was really embarrassed. I thought maybe people are inside the house watching me. And so I stood up and I looked around to see if anyone had seen me crash. And I tried again and I crashed again. And then I thought, okay, I'm not going to try again today. So I put the bicycle back in the garage. But then, the next day I went out again, but I discovered that I needed somebody to help me learn how to do it properly, like someone who knew how to do it. So my father helped me learn how to ride the bicycle. I mean, sometimes there are things, like Hannah said, if it's something you really want to do, then you try again and again and again. And there's other things, it's like it's not important. It's like, oh, if I don't learn how to do this, it doesn't matter. And so I'll switch to something else.
Then, yes, as we saw in these videos, you look to people that have achieved that goal, which is very helpful. And I think, like you were sharing too, sometimes we can become our own worst enemy. We can be our worst critic, and we can be the one all these defeating thoughts and whatnot. But I think it's good too, like you have counsel of people that you can trust and that will encourage, because there are a lot of people that don't have a mindset to succeed or be adventurous. So you have to be careful what voices you listen to. Yes. Some of those voices can actually have the opposite effect. So be encouraged by other people. And I think as Christians, we're encouraged that we can pray. He gives us strength and wisdom. Yes. Yeah, every time when I feel like I'm in a weakness and my thoughts toward myself is wrong and even my thought toward others is wrong right now, then I just come back and really sit down and just like, okay, Father, I just need to talk to you. And then I just, talk to the Lord. And then from that moment, it's time to heal. It's healing time. Yes. And then I get, okay, more peace and peaceful.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you, you said you try to change your thoughts. For the last several years, I'm discovering this power of thoughts, the constant voice in my head. I have many. And then I know how hard it is to change our thoughts and how easily we can be overwhelmed by thoughts. And I was wondering how you change your thoughts. One way, I think you said you pray.
Yes, I pray. And, most of the time, in my opinion, I think just try to limit us. And we think this is who we are. And we think of others really bigger than yourself, like you have lower self-esteem. And then you think, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. That person is, better than me. I can't do it. I cannot be in this group. That person is better and I feel bad for myself. But when you really, this is only my thought. It's not what really
it's not the fact or it's not the truth. It's just your own thoughts. You're thinking for yourself. You're thinking toward yourself, and you think you were, you're not, good enough. But when you stop thinking about that and really see what's in front of you and what lesson that lied in front of you, and then you just learn from that. Yeah, this is me. I do like this. I stop thinking that thing because that is wrong thought. That is not true. And then if I want to be better, then I just learn little by little and I get better and I improve. Yes. Stop comparing yourself with others. That's it for me. Stop comparing yourself with others. Yes.
Yeah, we have 1 minute left. Actually, less, maybe 30 seconds or something.
Yes.
I think one thing for me is really you hope for the better. You not look back. Like the best teacher for me is mistakes. Mistake it sound like bad, but for me is wonderful. Is a place where you learn, like what you need to do, like how much you have to achieve to go where you need to go. And I always looking, like in my mind, we create a picture that I'm dreaming for something that I want to see, and I always focus on that thing. So anyway, good to spend time with you. See you in the main room.